game against Coach Donahue on February 24th, 2024. We'll start with an opening statement from Coach, and then questions for the student athletes first, please.
I'm glad you can say now that it was with me, it was against me. I was extremely, first, just happy for these guys because they put in so much work, and that was a hard game. It's a team that's your rival in the city. You beat them at their place, and now I thought they were fired up to play, and they played really hard. And I thought we answered the call different times, and that's something we've done pretty consistently this year. Is what's the challenge ahead and figure it out. And these two in particular down the stretch really helped.
Questions for the student athletes?
For the both of you guys, I asked Coach this right before the Fordham game, before your break that you won 6 straight from, but he said his best teams he's ever had, for them to play well in March, they have something that gives the momentum down the stretch from here. What has given you momentum to win 6 in a row? What will continue to give you momentum in Pittsburgh if you want to cut the nets down?
I think something that we feed off as players, I think we have a tendency to have a little bit of too much cool to us in practice and sometimes warm-ups. And that's one coach in particular, Bino. He's the same dude every day. He has the same energy every day. Whenever he comes to work, he always got his coffee in his hand. He's always ready to go. It's the same person every day. He's coming in yelling at us every day, echo calls and stuff like that. And I think him just being there has allowed us to elevate. You know, even though he might be the most annoying coach to some ears, he is right about a lot of stuff. And I think he has been a big part of us going through this stretch. Just even though we won 4 or 5 in a row, all right, he's still going to be the same dude every day yelling at us and stuff like that. So he's really have us take that next step in becoming a better team.
I was going to add, I think just the fact that we can always just rely on our ability to play defense even when the ball isn't going through the net. I think that, and I think just, when the games are close, I never really worry because I know we're good enough defensively to give ourselves a chance to win the game. So I think that's just our ability to rely on our defensive powers as a team has been really helpful.
Simpson, you're all aroundly great on offensive and defensively. Can you tell me how your teammates help you achieve your goals in each game you go into? Because I know they have a really big impact on how you play and perform through each game.
Yeah. It comes with the confidence in them giving me the ball on a break, giving me the ball when the shot clock's down, allowing me to make the right decision for them. I think Glove, Austin, Justice, Dacier, and they make shots when I give them the ball. They might say that I give it to them sometimes off sometimes, so I'll be like, yo, how do you want the ball delivered to you, kind of things. And those little questions right there allow us to create an even bigger connection. And they just help me out a lot, man. So yeah.
For both Derek and Justice, you guys were honored pregame. You've had some ups and downs here in the last couple of years, but how does it feel right now, having that honor, being a number 3 seed, winning 6 straight, going into Pittsburgh? How do you guys feel about your time here at St. Joseph's?
I think this year, just remembering where we started and kind of even, there were times when I didn't even know what type of year I was going to have, and I think just seeing how far we've come has really been special. I think to do it with the guys that we did it with, and just a lot of people vote us off to start the season. And I think just being able to do something really special with a group of guys, and I think it just makes my experience here even a little bit better and something I'm going to remember for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I think it's unique with the things that have gone on here. Obviously just a lot of different stuff behind closed doors. And, it doesn't happen on every team, but it happened here. So, we had to deal with it. We had to allow it. We knew what it was. And it allowed us to grow together in that locker room right over there. It allowed us to just grow together and go through an experience that not many people get to go to. So we just allowed it to just, we're blessed. We're in a blessed position right now. We're in a great university, and we're just going to represent as much as we can. So that's what it felt like we did.
Derek, specifically for you, last year at the Holiday Hoops Classic at the Bluster, I asked you, you were in your first month and a half at St. Joe's, and you were saying how it started to become more of a family, and you were getting used to your environment, and now you've played your last game in this arena. When you reflect on that, if you have, how have you reevaluate that and how much this place has meant to you in those 2 years?
Yeah, this is the gym I scored 0 points in, the gym I scored 25 or something like that in. So it's been through so many ups and downs within this gym, within this, just the school itself. And I fought through a lot of it, a lot of long days, a lot of just long nights. But at the end of the day, I was able to just trust myself and just keep going. But that doesn't happen without the people around me in this university. Every day it's just, keep going, Derek, you're good. This and that. And then you gotta allow yourself to have those tough conversations of what you need to get better at. And that's what I've been able to have here at this university. Whether it's a teacher, a professor, AD, coach, anybody. It's all been love from the get-go. So I can't appreciate this university.
Justice, you had those 2 dunks at the end of the game, a lot from Derek. How was it to really just put the cherry on top of this regular season again, going into Pittsburgh as a 3 seed?
I think it just kind of shows how much like trust we have in each other, and especially with like Derek, I know that he's always going to make the right play, and he wants to win, and I think that's just been, and this team is a bunch of guys that want to win, and we don't really care as much about who scores 20, because as you can see, different guys have scored 20 or whatever, but it's just we really want to win. So I think just like getting the chance to play a part of that and contribute is really special for me as well, and doing it with my teammates. Yeah.
Justice, do you remember that 16-point game against Steve?
I definitely remember that one because it was.
So do I.
Yeah, and I think it was. I think this place has been really special to me, and I didn't feel like I've just been able to be the best basketball player I could be, and there's room to keep growing, but felt like very supported. So it was. I didn't think I was gonna be emotional, but there was a point when I kind of took it in, and I knew I just had to just give it my all and give it up to my team.
Do any of you guys have a favorite Hagen Arena memory?
I want to say, I think this year, I think it was Duquesne. I think from a whole, as a team, like, nobody expected us to win that game. I think the arena didn't expect us to win that game, but like, it was something that us as a team, like, and we were starving that game, like that. We needed that one so bad, and like, I think that was the turning point right there. Kind of to push back. Like Davidson was also another good memory because it's not a good memory, but it's a memory that allowed us to grow. And then it goes into the Duquesne game, which is like I saw another fight, and I saw the faces, and it was just amazing to see that within each other.
Yeah. I was gonna say I'm kind of similar. I felt like playing those games. I think there was a point where we knew we had to bring it. We had to look within to kind of bring the energy we needed. And I felt like we just knew we were almost there, like in that Duquesne game, and it was kind of nice to be able to put it together. And after that, we knew we could always just look within, and we had what it takes to keep going.
Last one for the student athletes.